everyone. I am back in a German supermarket in a big Rewe center. It's like a massive Rewe, which is a supermarket chain here in Germany. And it's probably close to maybe Publix in the United States or H-E-B, things of that nature. If you're in the UK, maybe a bit like not as posh as Waitrose, but maybe like a Morrison's. Anyway, and I thought I would take you through the chocolate aisle here and just show you all the different, this is just chocolate here in Germany. Here, of course, we have Lindt, and because there's so much, I'm not going to go into super close detail like I do with some of my other videos, but maybe just a quicker walkthrough to give you an idea of just what we have here. I also just want to say, if you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing. It would really mean the world to me. I am just learning my way around YouTube and my teensy-weensy little channel, and I noticed that I even have people watching from Singapore and Mexico, which is so absolutely delightful to me, and from Spain. And I just want to say hello, of course, to absolutely everyone, and I'm so glad you're here. So let's get started right here in our wonderful German chocolate aisle. And we'll get started. Here is something I think is quite unique to Germany. They're called Erfrischungsstäbchen, and it's basically, you can see here, a chocolate coating, and on the inside is a liquid, and in this case it is a lemon and orange liquid, and it's very refreshing. You put them in the refrigerator. In the summertime, people often will come and buy these. Here we have ice cups. They're also meant for the refrigerator. They have a very unique consistency. They're very tasty, very unique flavor, very unique consistency. Then up here we have something called Knusperflocken, which is basically chocolate or just cornflakes covered with chocolate, and it's very tasty. Over here we have crunch bars. We have chocolate crunch bars, Cadbury picnic bars. Those are absolutely delicious. Here we have those little chocolate rings with the sprinkles on top, and Schokolinsen, which is just basically kind of like an M&M, and Crispy Cups Milka, which is a big, obviously, German chocolate brand. This is Nussini, which is like a chocolate bar, and it's wafers covered with chocolate and hazelnuts. Here we have a multi-pack of Milka for $4.99. Milka has gone up quite a bit in price since the inflation. What do we have here? Oh, just peanut gebrannte Erdnüsse. That's not chocolate, but it's also something that's very, I think, German. I mean, these are not a very good place to get them, but it's basically peanuts that are roasted in like a sugar syrup, and you let them cool, and they're super crunchy, and that's popular here, especially at Christmas markets in the winter. Here we have Super Dickmanns. I think that's a very German thing as well. It's basically kind of like a marshmallow, but it's lighter and I believe tastier and just creamier than a marshmallow, and it sits on a wafer, and then it's covered in chocolate, and we call them Dickmanns. Super Dickmanns are the really big ones, and then you have mini Dickmanns. I know that Americans, when they come here to Germany, they always kind of get a laugh out of it. Schokoküsse, they're also called. Same thing, it's just store-owned brand. Ja is the store brand for Rewe. And then chocolate-covered peanuts. But let me get into Milka, which looks like it's been, people have been enjoying Milka little cakes over here. But let me get started. These are the really big bars that we have here, 300 grams. Here is, and they're all $4.99. Let me get started. Up here is just the plain flavored Milka. Then we have nut and nougat cream, Nussini, which is like those wafer bars, Triolade. There's some here I have never seen. I don't usually go to this big Rewe, but I guess it's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. Ooh, this sounds delicious. Strawberry cheesecake flavor. Then up here we have choco and cake, so it's a cookie and looks like a little bit of maybe a vanilla cream and then chocolate. And here with whole hazelnuts, it's always a crowd pleaser here. Then down here we have peanut caramel, yum, sounds delicious. And then we have Oreo over here. And then noisette, which is a hazelnut cream. And here we have toffee and whole hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are very popular here in Germany. Here we have the smaller bars, and we have with a milk cream center. These are $1.99. Then you have Kuhflecken, which is gone. It's just a milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Here we have dark chocolate that's gone. We have an Oreo white, so it's a white chocolate with Oreos. Just a plain white chocolate. Jeez, I wish I would have known they were so sold out. The strawberry yogurt chocolate, it's like this one, which is the yogurt chocolate, but then it just also has strawberry, which is absolutely delicious. Here we have Oreo sandwich. Interesting. And then goodness me, I mean they really are. And here's also a caramel, $1.99. I'll have to come back when there's people haven't enjoyed them so much, because this is quite empty. And then over here we also have Milka Milkinis, which is a little bit similar to the Kinderschokolade. And here we have Ritter Sport, which is also, and then over here there's also dark milk from Milka, also $1.99. The smaller bars, and those are 85 grams. Another really big brand here in Germany is Ritter Sport, and quadratisch praktisch gut. Everyone knows that. And one of their gimmicks is it's really easy to open. You literally put a hand on each side and you just snap it up, and then that's how you open it up. So here we have crunchy so you have full whole hazelnuts, you have whole almonds, and sorry, those are $2.69 each. Chocolate has become a little more expensive. Crispy cookie, so that looks like cookie bits and cornflakes. Yum, it's a new flavor. Roasted peanut, double crunch. So those are like here we have more yogurt. Let me put that where it belongs, over here. Double crunch, which is the cornflakes. Then we have 81% dark chocolate, 61% dark chocolate, 74% dark chocolate. That's popular, $2.19 for these. Here that you get the different strength of chocolate. Yeah. Here, regular bar of Ritter Sport is $1.89. I just noticed the ones that are $2.69 are vegan, because I did think, I thought that's a bit expensive for Ritter Sport. But so yeah, the vegan is $2.69 and the regular chocolate with the milk in it is $1.89. Hazelnut bits, coffee clusters, coffee knusper, so crunch, and that looks like a coffee flavored cornflake. Just milk chocolate, groovy crunchy pretzel. I guess that was popular because it says wieder da, back again. Yum. Here we have, this is Milka again, with Biscoff and with großzügigen Schokoladenstückchen und Karamellsalzmantel. So large chunks of extra chocolate, caramel, and almond and salt flakes. That's Milka again, but I don't see a price for that. Over here, we're back to Ritter Sport, and that is $1.89 strawberry yogurt. Here we have cashew. Then we have Knusperkeks, and with the wafer, with a waffle, just milk chocolate. Oh, these are always good with the grapes and not grapes. Rosinen. Well, it says Trauben, but it's sultanas and nuts. Rum raisin, and then you have honey, salt, almond. More Knusperflakes, which is the cornflakes. Oh, I didn't even know this existed. Amicelli, which is like a chocolate wafer you can buy here. That's really tasty, popular. The marzipan is hands down one of my absolute favorites, but it's definitely a treat if you want to eat that. Here we have dark hazelnut, whole hazelnuts, whole almonds, whole cashews, of course Dubai with pistachios, and then back to Vollnuss. This is the lighter chocolate, white chocolate, Vollnuss. Down here is a peanut crisp Milka, also $1.89. We have nougat over here. Section a little bit here. Nougat, and stock the Milka section. Cacao mousse, or chocolate mousse, I'm sure it's flavor. Alright, yogurt. Chill out is creamy milk. Ooh, coconut. Yum. Coconut. And then peppermint over here. Coconut sounds delicious too. And then down here is just some other. Over there is Ya, which is again their store-owned brand, and that is $1.29, $1.39, depending on. Oh, those are the really big bars. What else do we have here? Alpia is funky white lemon, also Ritter Sport. Those are like often the summer flavors. Here we have a crunchy duo, which is like the really big one. So those are $4.29. You get Krispy Kreme and Choco Crunch. Over here you get the hazelnut and the cornflakes, and then over there you get also it's another duo. So you have Milky Macchiato, crunchy coffee, and here Crazy Cassis, which is a blackcurrant, and Be My Berry, which looks like raspberry. That looks really, really tasty. And over here we have a whole giant bar of nougat, and then here we have caramel crush or big brownie. So those are big over here. And then I might come back. Another big brand here in Germany is actually Schogetten, and it's these bars, and they're already broken. Like, so you get these little individual, as you can see on the little picture here, individual, blocks of chocolate. And so you get white chocolate, stracciatella, which is a really popular ice cream flavor. So it's with little chocolate bits in it. Black and white, crunchy peanut butter, macadamia cookie. Yeah, oh gosh, some of these sound amazing. Maracuja, which is a passion fruit and peach. Over here we have for Kinder, so I think it's like the Kinder Schokolade. Here we have with popcorn and Edelzartbitter, which is dark chocolate, hazelnut. What else do we have? Just regular milk chocolate, and then nougat, dark chocolate and hazelnut, and yogurt, strawberry. And then up here is some more fun flavors, which this one is free. Oh, you put these in the freezer. Interesting. Okay, freeze me vanilla, and then freeze me strawberry. Limited edition, so I'm sure they're only here for the summer. And then these are, I haven't seen these before. Blonde, so that's white chocolate, pure white chocolate with caramel, almond, and white chocolate with pistachios. Interesting. And then the Tony Chocolonely is also, it's $1.49 and respectively $1.99 for the Schogetten chocolate. And then down here we have the Tony Chocolonely chocolate. I don't know if this is Dutch or where exactly this is from. It's only been around a few years. I would have to look that up. Yeah, I believe it's Dutch. Tony Chocolonely. I've never had Tony Chocolonely, so I can't tell you if it's any good, but it seems to be relatively popular here. So this is almond. It's interesting, you have to read the label underneath because doesn't show you. It doesn't even, here it says, okay. So chocolate chip, honey almond nougat, just as Tony's greatest bits. Here we have caramel salt, and then with Ritze pretzel toffee, and then that's just the regular one. Then we also have here Marabou, which is Swedish. You can always get it at IKEA. There's not that many. There's only like 3 different ones. Dime is really nice. It's like a hard toffee bit thing. Yum, very, very tasty. Of course, Toblerone Kinderschokolade is also really big here. And then what's also big here is Yogurette. And it's like Kinderschokolade, but it's has little bits of strawberry in there. And usually, I don't see it here, but usually for summer they'll have different flavors of that. And for those that don't know, Kinderschokolade is, it's just a staple here. Growing up, people eat it. It's very, very sweet, very creamy, quote-unquote milk chocolate. And it's nice. It's definitely a childhood favorite. Haloren is really, I wouldn't say it's necessarily super popular, but it's one of the few companies, if I'm not mistaken, that survived reunification. It used to be in East Germany, and they're actually really, really tasty. So if you ever come to Germany, or if you're German, you haven't tried it, give it a go. I think they're really nice. Here we have, and they're like these little pralines, I guess, chocolate pralines. Here we have vanilla and chocolate, and then we have black and white, choco and Eierlikör. I think Eierlikör is close to eggnog, might be the closest thing in the USA. Brownie flavored, and I can verify that the caramel and sea salt is very nice. What else do we have over here? The amicelli that I had mentioned. It's like these little biscuits or little wafers with it's like a Nutella center. Very nice, crunchy, yum. Look, even a couple of Hershey. And here we have Toffifee. That is, I believe, even in the United States now, but it's just written different. We have the white version and the original. It is an amazing cavity finder. It's but so tasty. And then another popular brand here is Merci, and Danke heißt Merci. It's an advert that used to play on TV here. Maybe it still does. I don't really watch much regular television, but it's big on gift giving. So you get these little sticks of different types of chocolate. Here is a mousse selection, and you often give them as gifts. Just a little thank you for, thanks for helping me out, or, in the back it always shows you the different kinds. You have chocolate mousse, white mousse, cacao mousse, and dark chocolate mousse. Or these, all these different variety packs. Those are $4.49 for those. Oh, Toffifee is only $1.49. That's a good price. Oh, you have a massive one up here. Look at that. $8.49 for that. And the big one is gone, so a lot of people said a big thank you. Over here we have, let's see, Giotto, which is also like a little chocolate biscuit wafer type thing. Very tasty. For ages, it used to only be the hazelnut flavor, but I see now they've definitely have more. Here you have butter cookie, then here you have a stroopwafel, which is the Dutch caramel wafer. Here you have la dolce, no, hazelnut. I think this is regular hazelnut. Yeah, looks like it. And then of course everyone knows Ferrero Rocher, $4.39 for those, and that is a 200-gram pack. You also get it in dark flavor. And then down here we have, oh, these are like chocolates that have alcohol in them. You have whiskey flavored, you bite into it and it's, oh no, these are little clusters, I see. Here we have summer drinks, the Hugo gin and tonic, wild berry or spritz flavored. And then Obstbrände are like liquors that are from fruits. So you have like plum, cherry, pear, and raspberry. And then here all the Kappa, brandy, Scotch whiskey, Calvados, and then bar mix cocktail, Cosmo, whiskey sour, gin and tonic, and Cuba Libre. And over here we have Choco Crossies. Those are really popular, or well, they used to be. I just see them all squeezed into the corner now. And it's basically cornflakes with chocolate over it, but it hits the spot sometimes. It's so tasty. Let's see, over here, so this is the wall for Lindt chocolate, which is, obviously really popular also in the US, but here it just gives you a little bit. I'll go through it a little bit. Gosh, I could do a separate video just on the Lindt chocolate. Yeah, I wonder if I should make this in 2 parts, because I just see we have 22 minutes. No, I'll do it all in one. So this whole thing is just Lindt, but let me get started over here. These are like little praline packs, all different kinds of variety. The really big one is $31.99, and usually, let me grab one. Hopefully it won't fall. Yes, on the back it'll show you all the different pralines they have, and rumor has it, heard through a friend, they're all very tasty. Of course, I've never ever had any. 500 grams for $31.99. And then you have Christmas time is really the best time to look at these. I should come back at Christmas time, but that's a long time from now. Let's see, here we have the nougat selection, and they come in different sizes. $7.59 for 125 grams, $11.99 for 200 grams. Here is the praline classic. Oh, that actually belongs somewhere else. But yeah, oh, it's a different packaging now. So here is a photo of what's inside. So it's all, oh, you can just pick a different color depending on your mood. I like the red, that's very nice. Praline noir, so if you like the dark chocolate. Oh, this is a beautiful box. Praline royal. I don't want to drop anything. Praline royal. And a cute box. I think some of the pralines are just overlapping. I don't think each box has necessarily unique flavors. Königliche Mischung. Royal selection. Praline des dames, the ladies' praline. These are always tasty, those very wafer thin chocolates. And here we have them with marzipan. And these are minis, so less guilt. And $12.99 for those. Again, it gives you a little bit of an overview. Here you have the, they're all $12.99. You have the dark chocolate, white chocolate, nougat. Ooh, that looks good. The layered nougat. Oh, wow. Alice. Oh, these are like if you want to have something. Are these different? No, these appear to be the same, just different colored boxes. Again, mini praline, specialty box. Baton Kirschstange, so it's like they probably have a little bit of a cherry liqueur in there. Diva, which is for the truffles. And then we have more Lindt mini pralines. Oh, here we have the summer edition. So you put these in the refrigerator. These are yogurt flavored pralines. Then here we have ice pralines without alcohol. Different flavored ice cream flavors: coconut, tiramisu, spaghetti ice, and ice coffee. This looks similar, just a different cover. And here we have more of the summer edition ice praline. They're all without alcohol. It says it up here in the corner. More little, but this is the same as above. It's just in smaller box. And how much are these? These are $7.49, and the big box was $12.99. More yogurt pralines. Here's like a little box you can give. It says Alles Liebe, all my love, or Dankeschön, thank you. What else do we have? More little box sets. And then over here we have Criolla. Oh, I think this is like the different South American chocolate. That's cool. Yeah, Yucca, Chua, nice. That's cool. Here we have those little variety packs, these little cluster bits you can get, and that is $5.69. You have nougat, marzipan, cappuccino, caramel and salt, and then a variety pack. More of these little chalky thank you things, boxes. This one's even like a little tin one, $5.99. Then here you have like the Lindt spread for your bread, $6.29. And the big bars of chocolate, $7.99. And a little Lindt chocolate bar, $1.59. And more of these, $6.29 for these little packs of, here it's the little balls. Tiramisu. Over here you have milk chocolate. Then a variety pack, dark chocolate. A variety pack. What else do we have? Lots of variety. Double chocolate, caramel, and salt. Over here, hazelnut. Of course, pistachio, white chocolate. And these are little cubes. And these are dark chocolate with hazelnut. White chocolate with hazelnut. Milk chocolate. And of course, you get everything you could think of. More of these little chocolate bars here. Just $2.99. Can't be. Seems expensive. Chocolate bars with a filling. Interesting. Okay. Here we have just milk chocolate, Stark, double chocolate, pistachio, caramel and salt, white chocolate. Here we have, these are very, very tasty too. I don't know if you know, cookies and cream, strawberry cheesecake is nice, caramel brownie, salted caramel, dark crunchy cookie. Oh, those two are vegan. The vegan is $4.29, and these regular with the milk is $3.69. Over here we have more chocolate bars. So this is, I think, without extra sugar in it. And then we have regular milk, dark chocolate, white chocolate, nougat, nuts. Cresta seems to be with an almond croissant. Mocha. Pflaume is, it's a like a plum spirit. And these are all spirits. So this is plum. Marille is almost like an apricot. Cherry. pear and limoncello. These are also popular in the summertime. You can put them in the refrigerator. You get frozen yogurt, wild berry, and then a coconut, a buttermilk, a lime, and spaghetti eyes. Spaghetti eyes, if you can see that here, that is a popular way of having ice cream here. We have a lot of Italian, cafes, ice cream places, and I don't know where it came from, who originated it, but it's basically just vanilla ice cream that you press through. You could use probably a potato ricer, and then on top they put a strawberry sauce to make it look like the tomato sauce, and then on top of that they put little white chocolate to make it look like the parmesan. It's very tasty, because in the center often they'll put a bit of whipped cream, and of course that'll freeze in the ice cream, and it's absolutely divine. Here we have Lindt Creation creme brulee, Himbeer panna cotta, so it's raspberry panna cotta, hazelnuts deluxe, tarte au citron, pistachio, and chocolate deluxe. And those are $4.99, $3.99 a piece. And here we have the, pretty standard Lindt chocolate bars in all different percentages of cacao, all the way to 100%. I've never had 100%. That would probably be too much for me. I usually do between 70 to 85%. I think that's in my tolerance range. And then here we have caramel, and the bars are $3.99. We have caramel, chili, pistachio, paillette mit feinem Gebäck, with little biscuits in it, with cookies and caramel, orange intense, more chili, and is it always chili? Yes, pistachio, caramel, and cocoa pure. And here you have these like very, very thin, if you can see that, what do you call it? Like chocolate wafers. Those are $5.99. Yeah, that's the wall of Lindt here in Rewe. Of course, Lindt is Swiss. It's not German, but it's a nice chocolate. And then here we have Kinder Bueno. I'll do this, then I've done both sides and we'll be done. Let's see, 30. Okay. I'll just do the things that you don't have, that aren't maybe all over the world. I mean, Snickers and Twix and stuff is kind of everywhere. Here we have white Kinder Bueno, $2.99. Kinder Country, you don't have that in every European country either. And it's basically the Kinder Schokolade, but with little cerealien, you call it here, like rice puffs and healthy things for the kiddies. Kinder Bueno, it's a big pack for $4.19, the regular one. Kinder Happy Hippo with hazelnut or cacao, and it's supposed to be shaped like a little hippopotamus. Of course, little kids like that. Then you have Happy Moments, which is like a variety pack here. You can see all the different mini and Bueno and Schokobons that you can get, $3.49 for that. And here you have Kinder Schokobons. Those are really popular, white, and you can see here it's like a little ball of deliciousness, and they have the hazelnut bits on the inside, the white flavor. And then here you have regular chocolate, and you get them in different sizes too. And down here we have Duplo. Duplo's super German, very tasty. Here's the big pack for $4.89, and it's you get 20 chocolate bars. It's again wafer with hazelnut cream and chocolate coating. and used to be a commercial here in Germany. Duplo ist die längste Praline der Welt, which means Duplo is the longest praline in the world. What else do we have? And here, Lion. Lion is, I think, German? I'm not sure. But I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it outside of Germany. Here, I believe this is the original. It's so good. If you're ever in Germany, try it. They have different flavors now. White chocolate, black and white. Hanuta is a big thing here in Germany. Again, I mean, it's kind of, you know, the hazelnut chocolate and wafers is a winning combination here. You also get the store-owned brand, which is much more affordable. Down here we have little mini packs, Lion, Kit Kat, store-owned Bounty, Milky Way, Twix, Mars bars. And then up here we have something called Ballisto. That's, I believe, very German as well. And it's basically delicious. And it's a crunchy bit here. And then it has like a milky center. And here you have the milk is with raisins and nuts. And this is the best one. This is a fruit center. And this one is cereal center. And then it's covered with chocolate. And it's very nice. Like it. Kit Kat variety pack. You get salted caramel classic, white, peanut butter, and hazelnut. What else do we have? A lot of store-owned treats. Nippon. This is kind of a thing here too. Grab the original one. $2.69 for this. It is puffed rice with chocolate, and I have to say it's very, very delicious. You can now also purchase it in dark chocolate or white chocolate. And then Werther's original. Oh, they have caramel bites. There's like a crunchy honeycomb center. Oh, yum. Celebration up there. It's the big tub. You can get the huge tub, $11.99. And it's got all the, I believe it's Cadbury that does Celebration. I'm not 100% sure, but it's got Twix and Bounty and Galaxy and Maltesers and all the good stuff. Lots of different varieties of M&Ms. You have chocolate minis, peanut, regular chocolate. What else? More peanut. Crispy. Yeah. And then Mr. Tom, which is just peanuts and caramel. Ooh, this is really good. This is also from Cadbury. And it really is absolutely wunderbar. It's so tasty. See. What else do we have? And then Knoppers. Knoppers is, I think, even in the US now. Either Hanuta or Knopper. Somebody told me you can buy it at Aldi in the States. So you have coconut flavor, nut flavor, of course hazelnut, and then peanuts. What else? And you can get them in like these little bars, chocolate bars like this, or the standard wafer pack like that. $2.49 for those. And yeah, oh, Maltesers up there, $1.99 must be on offer, it looks like. And those, I believe, are British as well. And they've got the honeycomb center, very nice. I like those. But yeah, this is a little browse around our chocolate aisle here in a bigger supermarket in Germany. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you come to Germany, you'll give some things a try. They're really good. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will see you all soon. Thank you. Bye. Tschüss.